Hello and welcome back. Anna Delman here for another visit with you. It is my day 33 of my 1-year note writing adventure of encouragement for myself, and I decided from day 14 to share it publicly on YouTube to hopefully encourage other people along the way. The foundation on which I build my life and which I'm hoping to establish more and more in the future is anchored into a cornerstone, which is my faith. And so my 33 days has been a journey of reminding myself of all those things that are true, which I know to be true about life and how life can be and should be. So last night I was thinking, well, I can write notes to myself all about me and what I should be doing. However, my life focus has always been through my experiences and my education and my background to then share those values to encourage others along the way too. And so I decided to write something a little different note to myself last night for this morning, and it's looking out. So you need to take a look at what's going on around you. No matter how difficult your circumstances are, there's always somebody else who's worse off than you, and those obviously who are better off than you in their circumstances. And I'm not only referring to material possessions, I'm referring to the inner person. People are worse off, struggle in different areas. And then when we've had the opportunity to know that those struggles can be overcome and there is a path for that, it is the kindness and gracious thing to do to share that. So what is going on around you? What is a common struggle? And I think worldwide, since the pandemic and even before, it has been anxiety. You can't really fault somebody for being anxious and apprehensive about what is going to happen to them when worldwide there is on the news every moment of every day that people are being intubated and that they're on these lung support machines in order to overcome. So when you initially hear this on worldwide news and you see it occurring and the panic on getting the medical equipment to the recesses of the world, people became anxious, and then with the lockdowns, anxiety grew even more. And when anxiety is not resolved, it's down spirals into depression. So to figure out a way to escape that, the anxiety and the depression, you need to understand what your anxiety is rooted in. I'm not saying yours is because of the lockdown or yours is because of COVID. It could be something else that has been constant in your life and part of and has developed and grown. So anxiety can be understood as angst, which is a fear beyond you and your direct circumstances. It can be beyond you. It can be a worldwide thing. You're scared of the world exploding, of your understanding of climate change. It's fear of an unknown outcome or an event in life. Or yours could be more domestic, more at home. You're scared of going to the mall. You get anxiety when you go there. What is your pattern or plan to overcome that? How did that pattern of anxiety develop in you? Take a good long hard look back at it. Is it possibly that it first occurred where you didn't want to go to the mall because you didn't want to see that one person, and then in your anxiety, in a possible interaction with them, it just developed more and more and more? I don't know, but you need to root that out in yourself to work on a way to understand that and find a way out of it. Anxiety can also be rooted in discontent and dissatisfaction with your own circumstances, and you want to try and work your way out of it and better your life, but you know this, you know the demographics of your society, and you see how few opportunities there are, and because you have that desire to progress, you then become anxious because you know the limitations are. The only counsel I can give you there is just, no matter how limiting. You work at it your best. You give it your all and your everything, and see what occurs out of that. I encourage you to work on it rapidly, quickly, because you don't want your anxiety to down spiral into depression. The root source to overcome any anxiety, any depression, is to establish a solid foundation, which is your worldview. What do you rationalize life to mean, and what is that worldview to you? Mine is my faith. I understand the world and people and how people function because I have a theological understanding, and that is my education background, which privileges me to that. However, you don't need an academic qualification to give you that understanding. You too can pursue it just by, as I've encouraged you to do before, start in Proverbs, go to Psalms, and from there go into the other books of the Bible if you are looking for a way to change your life radically. It is my solution, and I know it can be yours too. So I hope that encourages you somewhat. I will share more about anxiety further down the line in days to come, and because I know it is not as easy as it sounds just to change in a millisecond. It can be, but usually with most of us, when we need to overcome those things that have been with us for so long, we need time. We need a rehearsed way within ourselves that every moment it rears its ugly head, that we nip it in the bud. So I hope you'll be back another day for some more encouragement, and until tomorrow, take care and God bless, and I'll see you then. Bye bye for now.